Thank you.
So, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen wassalatu wassalamu ala nabiyyina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa azwajihi ajma'in. ربنا زدنا علما وعملا ونورا وهدى ورحمة ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Let us start inshallah. So let's start with the brother Taki. Go ahead with the homework.
So first thing is what is the format of fi'l ta'ajjub? It start with love with harf ma, and then fail will come in the wazn of af'al and followed by maf'ul
Af'ala. Huh?
af'ala
Yeah.
af'ala and followed by maf'ulun bihi.
Yes.
Will be
So
one
that
step.
is the format. So what is this ma called?
I call it ma ta'ajjubi. I don't know whether it's
That's
correct.
the name. Yeah. So that it is called ma tajubiyah. That ma of surprise or ma of wonder. Ma of wonder is more important, more
Ma
better.
of wonder, then fail of wonder, and then maf'ulun bihi will be just maf'ulun bihi.
Yes, exactly. So that's good. Now words using asfala. Asfala means lower. Asfala safilin. We have suratin. So asfala means lower, deeper, underneath. Anwara means lighter in terms of lightning. So lightning, yeah, with more light. Akbara means bigger. Akrama means more generous or more noble. Asghara means smaller. Abada means farther. Arkhasa means cheaper. Yeah, so that's the vocabulary given to you. Let's start with Brother Anwar. How far is the market?
Okay.
Isn't it the Ya Allah?
Wow. Oh, wow. How far is the
The
market?
first one is left out.
Ma ba'adas suqa.
Yes, sorry I missed the first one. So ma abadu
Uh,
abada
the
suka.
adas suqa. Sorry.
Yes, mashallah. That is good. So we skipped one. So Brother Imran, go ahead, do the number one.
The number one is Ya Allah, how great are you? Ma akbaraka, Ya Allah.
Ma akbaraka ya Allahu. You can say Ya Allah in the beginning, Ya Allah, or you can say Allahumma ma akbaraka. All of them will be the same. Mashallah, that is good. So in the beginning or and Brother Anwar, Jazakallah khairan for the second sentence. Sister Asma, number three.
How deep is the ocean? Ma asfalal bahra.
Bahra, that is good. Some of you use the Mohit, that is good too. So that's another word for ocean. That is good. So Ma Asfar al Bahra al Mohita. Yeah, so that's another word for Bahr. That's good. Sister Nida, go ahead, do the next one.
How enlightened in the sky. Ma anvaras samaa.
MashaAllah, that's good. Sister
We
Shajri.
we call Huzur Anwar.
Yeah,
What is
enlightened.
yeah?
Enlightened, yeah.
And the meaning is would be
Enlightened, yes. Light, Noor is light. So, yes, Sister Shajriya, next one.
Uh, how small is this spider? Ma asgara asgaral ankabuta.
So what I try to do is, Jazakallah khairan sister, that's good. What I try to do is try to use vocabulary from the Quran Majid. So smaller, slowly, we introduce more of the vocabulary of the Quran Majid. There is a surah in Quran Majid known called the spider, Surah Ankabut, right? So that's we should this way we will be able to learn more and more. Sister Najma, next one.
How cheap is this fish? Ma arkhasa hazihi samakata. Arkhasa hazihi samakata.
Samaka. Yeah, mashallah, that's good. So if you say, some of you said haza samaka, that is okay too. It depends on you are using feminine fish or masculine fish, so that's okay. Samakata or samaka, you know, so both of them are correct. Ma arkhasa hazis samakata. There was a question about brother Rashid asked that, you know, what is the difference between hoot and samaka. Samaka is a fish and hoot is also fish, right? Hoot, like this. So the what I learned is that samaka is a fish, but which lays eggs, and hoot is a mammal, so babies. Hoot has babies usually, but they are used interchangeably as well. Hoot is also can breathe from directly from the air. Fish, the samaka, has to breathe through the water. Yeah, so that is the difference between the two. Yeah, so but they are used sometimes. Either way is fine. Yeah,
So in the surah where Hazrat was in the belly of the fish, that was Hut,
yeah, yes. So that is, yes, yeah. So he,
not
you know,
Samaka.
usually bigger fish are hoot and
Mhm.
smaller ones are samaka. That dolphin will be a hoot. Dolphin will not be a samaka because dolphin has babies, does not
Mhm.
lay egg, and dolphin can also breathe the through it has a different breathing system, right? So
Sir, the samaka here is badal, right?
no, yeah, badal, yeah. This is
Badal.
badal,
And
and
if
this is
we
badal
don't
minhu,
want,
this is my mafulun bihi.
and if we don't use hazi he or ism ishara, then can we use it? Markhasa samaka.
Yes, but the problem is that in my English I wrote down here this fish, right? So otherwise we don't have to use hazihi. Many of you did not, you miss it this point, but my English that I ask you to translate has this in it. So whenever you have a this, then you have to use a ism ishara, right? So that's why. But if you skip it, that's okay. It's not a huge issue. Badr Fayaz, go ahead. Next one.
How noble is our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Ma akrama nabiyana sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Ma akrama Nabiyana Muhammadan sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Yeah, so Muhammadan sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Yeah, so we can say Muhammad.
Yeah.
Then now this will be badal for Nabi, so that's why it will be Muhammadan sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Yeah, so
Dr. Qasim, can we analyze Nabiyana, please?
Yeah, because we in the group were discussing about the Nabiyuna or
Nabiyana. Why Nabiyana?
Mansub.
Mansub.
Yeah.
Because mafulun bihi, Akram.
Mafulun bihi, that's
After that, you have mafulun bihi. This is plus mudaf ilayh. That's it. Yeah. And if we say Muhammadan after that, we don't have to because it's not part of the English, but we can say that.
So what's the word in a prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam? Nabiji or Nabi?
Nabiyun.
Nabiyun. Can you write that? Sir?
Yeah, Nabiyun is the actual.
Nabiyun.
Okay, now we are attaching now over here. So just to dissect it, how it will be done.
So it will be done you have to drop because mudaf cannot have tanween, yeah, so it will become like this. Na bi you plus nabiyuna, our prophet, yeah.
Mhm.
And now you need to make nabi mafulun bihi, so it will become nabi, instead of nabiyuna, nabiyana.
Nabiyana. Okay.
Okay, Dhamma got changed to a fatha to show that it is coming as a mafulun bihi.
Makes sense now. Jazakallah.
Then when we put Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam's name after that, then it will become like a badal for that. So
Yeah. So Muhammadan will be badal, yes, if you put it.
Both are correct. Nabiyana, Nabiyuna.
Depends
If you
what's coming
put,
first.
yeah, so if you make it nabiyuna over here, will be wrong because the format is that you have a ma, then you have a fail tajub, and after that you have a mafulun bihi. So mafulun bihi is always mansub, so you cannot have nabiyuna over here, right? So has to be nabiyana.
We were just discussing the original form of that word. That was it.
Yeah, nabiyun. Yeah, nabiyun. So that completes our homework. Jazakallah khairan.
So the interesting part of the homework is the correction. 12 corrections.
Yes. Do we want to do that in the class, or because normally I don't do that because I encourage people, and most of you, I was surprised to myself. Many of you, mashallah, catch all of them.
So they were 12. I only got 8.
There were actually 13. I make one more mistake, which was a typing mistake, which Sister Asma.
Can we quickly go over it, Brother Qasim? Is it
I
possible?
don't have it written in front of me, so if you will have to give it to me because I don't remember exactly.
Go right ahead,
Brother,
brother.
I can give it to you.
Yeah, so let's write the correct one, or do we want to write first the mistake?
Incorrect.
It is Kalul Muhandisina.
So
Kalu.
I can write it on your WhatsApp if you like, and you can copy paste from there.
Al Muhandisina.
Al Muhandisina is okay. Al
Muhandisina. Ma Aksaru.
Ma
Aksaru. Zalika.
With an alif.
Yeah, Zalika with alif. Sayaratil Lazi.
Sayyaratu, I think I wrote down.
No, brother, you wrote Sayaratil Lazi. That was the mistake one, yeah. Sayaratil Lazi.
Lazi.
Kana. Waqifun.
Waqifun.
Tahtu.
Tahtu shajarata.
It should be Ashajarata. But it was written as Ashajirata. This is how it was.
Tu or ta or ti?
Ta.
So this is the question with mistakes.
With mistakes, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the incorrect version. So, brother, you want me to do the correct one?
Let's do it together. So first mistake is Qalu.
Qalu.
If we have Muhandisina, which is engineers, so now our file is a noun. It's not a pronoun, so you cannot use number 3. Qala,
use number 1.
Qalu. So that's one mistake. You have to say Qala, right?
Qala.
Qalal. And now we know that our file is always marfu. Muhandisina can be majroor or mansoob, both of them. Yeah. So it has to be qalal
Muhandisuna.
Muhandisuna. So that is second mistake. Ma aktharu. That is wrong. Ma akthara, right?
Yeah.
Zalika sayyara ti.
Zalika is wrong.
Is
for masculine, so should be tilka.
Oh, yes.
Tilka
sayyara.
Tu ta or
ti. Ta. It should be ta. Tilka sayyara tallat. And then
Yeah, it should be ta because why? Because after
Because of the format.
mafulun bihi, zalika, tilka is mafulun bihi, and this is badal, so badal has to match. So and also that some of you, I think alif lam is not there, or alif lam should be there, right? So tilka sayyarata, allazi is for masculine, so has to be
Allati.
allati, right? Kana, it should be kanat.
Kanat.
Masculine is referring to was, right? So was is masculine and feminine, so should be kanat.
Waqifatan.
Waqifatan. Why waqif? First of all, is waqifun is masculine, so has to be waqifa with a ta marbuta. But why tan? Why not tin or tun?
Because rather kana.
Yeah, because is khabar kana is always, this is khabar kana, and khabar kana is always mansoob, so has to be mansoob. Tahtu is wrong, it should be tahta, right? It is a zarf. Zarf is always mansoob. And shajara, that is, I make a mistake of typing, should be jeen should not have a kasra, it should have a fatha. And shajarati, because mudaf ilayhi is always majroor. Ta is wrong over there, so those were the mistakes. So each
why should be zalika, why should be marifa sayarata?
Because that car. So
this is the badal concept.
It's a crime. Sorry.
This pen, that car, this house, all of that is we have to use the ism ishara plus a noun with the alif lam. So that is badal concept.
So brother, I wrote the correct one, alhamdulillah, but I was counting and I couldn't get 12 or 13.
Now it's 13, yes.
It's actually 13, Only word in this whole sentence which was correct was ma. Other than that, because ma I could not change it. Otherwise everything else had a mistake in it. The good thing is that many of you who ever submitted, they caught many of them, almost all of them. Alhamdulillah, I have to thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We all have to thank Allah ta'ala. And the other good thing is that even with the mistakes, you can translate it. You can say that, we can translate even with the mistakes. Translation is coming to us, so which is a big bonus. So we have to thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because
so kudos to you also to coming up with a sentence with all this which we have covered so far with all the mistakes. That's also
yes, sir. I agree with that. Mashallah. That gives us that, as a point to think.
Good.
Assalamu alaikum. There is one mistake here. Aksara is with seen, not with
Which one?
Aksara is broken, not more.
Yes. Yeah. There is makes it 14 mistake. Yeah, exactly. But not how many. Yes, aksara with a sa will be how many. Yeah, so it should be with a seen.
In the sentence is with seen.
With seen. Yeah, I wrote down over here with my.
So it should be with.
No, in the.
I should have done that, but it will be then change the
WhatsApp it's seen, by the way. So it's not
supposed to be seen is broken.
That's not a mistake, but it should be. I wrote down aksaru instead of it should be saraya. So that was a mistake. So alhamdulillah, it was very good exercise. What I am very thankful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and to everybody who attempted. What I kind of worries me is that some people do not attempt. There are some students who are advanced and they don't need to attempt. I understand that part, but other than that, we should try to do it, because it will. And if you don't want to submit to me, that's okay, but you should do it on your own. Go through the sentence and try to figure out that, okay, if the teacher is saying there are 12 mistakes, how many can I point out? That exercise is very, very important in terms of our understanding. So I
just want to add, so even if you are not able to find all the 13 or 12 mistakes, and once you have clarified it and we are getting it that we understand that mistake was there and we missed it, that's even itself a success.
Yeah, Alhamdulillah. Yeah. Of course, it is a, so where we were at the beginning of book one and where we are now, Alhamdulillah, the knowledge is there. What we need to do is be confident and start using the knowledge that we have, so that will help us, inshallah. So with this, let us go to our normal. I think we are reading lesson number 9 key. So let's start with that. So main thing that we are learning new in lesson number 9 was Fail Ta'ajjub, which we did, and I think is very easy, not very difficult, so that is good. We read up till here, point number 4. Let's start with the point number 5 today. So we have learned in book 1 that the noun after come, how many, is singular and mansoob, known as
Recording, by the way.
Yes, it is.
It is recording. That should be recorded. So the noun after come is singular and it is mansoob. But if the word come is preceded by a preposition, the noun following it may be majroor or mansoob. So you have a choice. You can say come realan indaka. That is how we have learned already. Now if there is a be coming before come, then you have a choice. You can say become realan, just like we have been doing all the time, or you can say become realin haza. Yeah, become realin haza. So you have a choice. Either you can keep it mansoob or make it majroor now. Yeah, because be came before come. Yeah. So
brother, is this the tamiz that we learned? Come plus
yeah,
mansub?
that is tamiz. Yes. So whatever follows come, we said that that is tamiz, and what we learned previously is that it will always be singular mansoob
And nakara.
and nakira. Yes. And so now we are adding to it that you can have a harf jar before come if there is a need, that is, harf jar is coming before it. Then you have a choice. Either you can say become realan or you can say become realin. Is what is the analysis of realin? Still be tamyiz. It will still be tamyiz even though it is majroor, but because it's coming after come, so it still be your tamyiz, inshallah. Yeah.
So
Here, yeah.
This is also applicable if you use inda or ma.
Yeah. Not, no. Those are not harf jar. Inda and ma are zarf. It's talking about any kind of harf jar. So fi, ila, ala, all of harf jars, not zarf. Yeah. Here both realan and realin are permissible because of the preposition be. In the same way, we can say fi kam yow man or yow min, in how many days. Yeah, so that is very important to note. Small point, but important to note that you can have that. Yeah, so
But
that's
when
point
we
number 5.
analyze this sentence, we still call yawmin as a tamiz.
Yeah, yawmin as a tamiz. Yes, yeah. So there is one for our advanced students I can mention is that this yawmin, when we analyze it, we will say yawmin, we will say lafzan, majruran lafzan.
We don't need to write that now, right?
You don't need to write now. Majruran lafzan and mansuban mahlan. What does it mean? It's not very advanced. Is that as a loves, as a word, it looks like majroor, but mansuban mahlan, but in its place, mahl means place, is in place, it is mansub here. So it is tamyiz. We will say tamyiz majruran lafzan mansuban mahlan, because that's how they say that it looks like in my visible eyes it is looking majroor, but in my thinking eyes, which is my brain, is telling me that it is tamyiz, has to be mansoob, so it is in the place of mansoob. Yeah, so not very difficult, inshallah. Okay, point number 6, when the interrogative ma is preceded by preposition. So the keyword is interrogative ma istifhamia. The alif of ma is dropped. For example, bima. You do not say bima even in pronunciation. So in Quran Majid, Juz 30, it's written like this. Amma yatasaalun, right? So we do not say amma yatasaalun, we say amma yatasaalun, right? So that is an, which is a harf jar, plus ma becomes amma yatasaalun, about what? So that is ma istifhamia. So harf jar came, ma came, we say amma. Yeah, this all of them, and you do not write that alif. So we have given examples over here. B plus ma becomes bima. Li plus ma becomes lima. Ma, min plus ma becomes mimma. So that is it gives me one more thing to add. If I am making a sentence of with mistakes, then I can write down in there bima like this.
So this one is only with the harf jar, not with the harf and nasb, right? Not with the la.
With the harf jar only, yes. Yeah, with the prepositions, the preposition. Yeah. So if I write bima like this, you know that is a mistake in here, that bima should be written like this.
I have seen this.
This is correct.
Written like that with the kasra.
There in like, you know, there are a couple of places where it says bima kanu yaf'alun.
Yeah, so that is not then istifhamia. That's what I told you.
Okay.
Keyword is ma istifham, because there are 9 kinds of ma. So that is a good indication right away. Should, if you see alif of ma is not written, that means it's a istifhamia. Otherwise it's another ma, could be tajubiyah, could be, you know, other ones that we have learned so far. Could be any other ma, you know. So only for interrogative, that's why I underlined interrogative part, that only for ma istifhamia. So as soon as you see alif is dropped, you know that this is my ma istifhamia. So we already spoke about this amma. And point number 7 that we are learning is, we learned the relative pronoun alladhi, ismul mawsul, relative pronoun meaning ismul mawsul, masculine singular, and allati, feminine singular. Now we learn their plural forms, which is alladhina. And the plural of allazi is allazina, and that of allati is allati and allai. Both of them are there, allai and allati. Here are some examples. So ar-rajulu allazi kharaja min maktabil mudiri mudarrisun jadidun. The man, the one who exited from the office of the principal, is a new teacher. So allazi is singular masculine. If we have for example a feminine, we will say al-mar'atu allati kharajat min maktabil mudiri mudarrisatun jadidatun. Yeah, that will be the case. But if we have plural,
these words are even applicable for ghair aqil, right?
allazi,
yeah,
has nothing to do with akil or ghaira. Both. You can
both, right? Okay.
Yes, yeah. The only thing is that when you have, let's say, too many cows are exiting, you will treat them as singular feminine, and you will use allati. You will not use allazina or allai or allati.
Yes.
Treat them
brother, maybe a dual form also will be there, right? Like
no,
Allah.
dual is different. Yeah, allazani, allazaini. Yeah. This is only plurals. Yeah. Duals are separate. Yes. The man who left the headmaster's office is a new teacher. That's the one we saw. Now, if we have ar-rijalu, we cannot say allazi. We have to say ar-rijalu allazina kharaju min maktab al-mudiri mudarrisuna jududun. Yeah, they are new teachers. Yeah. For feminine, at-talibatu allati jalasat amam al-mudarrisati bintul mudirati. Now we use a plural of it, Allah, Allati or Allahi. Both of them are there. We can use either one of them. So I think it's just about vocabulary, that Allazi, Allazina, Allati, Allati or Allahi, both of them. Point number 8, we have learned that particle a, this is known as harfu istifham, right? Particle of questioning, which turns a statement into a question if the noun following it has alif lam. The this hamzatul qata changes to with the mad. So what it means is that it's like this, it becomes like this. So if I have al-kitabu, for example, and if I need to make it a question now, al-kitabu, I can write it like this and pronounce it like this, al-kitabu, meaning I'm asking about a question about the book or something. Yeah, so these two can be combined into one like this with a mad on top of hamzatul wasl, just like this, on top of alif. Yeah. Okay, so let's look at the examples over here. Al-mudarrisu qala laka. The teacher said this to you. Now we want to ask somebody that did the teacher. So we add plus hamza with it, becomes al-mudarrisu.
So do we have this one in Quran like this?
Yes. Yeah.
There are like three mads, right? Mad munfasil, mad muttasil.
Al-ana.
Yeah.
That now you ask for it. Yeah. So al-ana. So yeah, it does come in the Quran Majid together like this. Yeah. So it's easy, not very difficult. That al plus hamzatul kata, which is hamza of istifham, becomes like this. That's
So,
it. When you
yeah.
see
Brother
like
Qasim, is it only the hamzatul kata with the fatha, right, on the top? What about there is one with the
yeah, no, kasra will not. Yeah, so
only the top.
So when we recite, we still say al-ana, right? Not al-ana.
You're
We
supposed
have
to
to.
stretch it. Yeah, so he's supposed to stretch it because, let's say, Imam is reciting, then he has to stretch it to let the musallin know that there is a istifham plus al. Yeah, so yeah. So
One question here, sir. So did all are like wherever, I'm just asking out of curiosity. So wherever we have the mud, wherever we have to stretch
Yeah,
for
no.
4 stretches, it is all applicable like ma. So it's because of this hamza and al.
No.
It's for different reasons.
Different.
Okay.
Different reasons. Yeah.
Different reasons.
Those are many of them are the tajweed reasons. Yeah. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brother, al-ana means now?
Yes.
One more question.
So is it now? That's the meaning of al-ana?
Yeah. Is it now? Yeah. So al-ana becomes a question that is now. Yeah. So take a look at that ayah. You will see. Yeah. A brother was asking something.
Yeah. So for example, if we are just reading it in a normal text, not Quran al-Kareem, so are we going to say al or are we going to say al while speaking to?
I don't know if in modern how do they treat it. I don't really know. In Arabic is strange, because they have so many new words in it and all of that. So how will they say that? I'm not
Normally they just say al-an, like now. If you look at the television and they're speaking in Arabic, so they say al-an now.
Yeah, that they are saying only now, al-ana or al-an. Yeah, but the question is, if there is a hamza and al-ana, then how do they speak? And that part I don't really know. Yeah, so do they stretch it or not? That part I don't really know. Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Al-ana, al is part of the word al-ana. It's not like definite kind of thing. Al, but this is part of the word al-ana, right?
To be honest, I don't really know, but looks like yes.
Okay.
It always comes as one word, al-ana.
Yeah.
But is it nakira or marifa? I don't really know. Yeah, has to check the dictionary. May say something about it.
Is it not like al-yawma and
Yeah, but
It could be a zarf actually.
it's not considered like that?
What brother is asking, that can we say ana only, or has to be al-ana?
Yeah, but when we say al-yawma, it becomes zarf, right?
Yeah, al-yawma is
Al-ana could be
you have
zarf.
yawm and you have al-yawm.
Yeah.
Right, so that is understood that a day versus the day, yeah, or today. But ana or al-ana, can we say ana only? I don't know that part. Yes, that's your question, right, brother?
I don't know whether that
yes, sir,
ana
exactly.
al-layl,
Yeah.
ana al-layl is in the Quran, right?
That is during.
But is it
completely different word? Ana al-layli means during.
during, right?
During
Yeah.
night, yeah. Ana al-layli wa atraf an-nahar, we do the dua also, right? So that is means during. Okay, so number 9 point is the final alif maksura, which is pronounced alif, is written alif. So just add is over here is even written as alif, because it's already pronounced at alif already, right? So alif, when a genitive, which means majroor, accusative mansoob, pronouns is attached to the word. So what are we learning is that maana is like this. Maana meaning, right? When we add a pronoun to it, manahu, for example, then manahu. So this alif, when it is followed by a pronoun, which could be hum, ha, ka, ki, all of them, it changes to a normal standing alif. Yeah, that is what we are learning in this point. Yeah, so for example, another word, kawa means he ironed. Yeah, then we want to say he ironed it, we are attaching who as a mafulun bihi. So kawa, this hamza got changed into a normal alif. That's a writing rule. No effect in terms of grammar, no effect in terms of pronunciation, just in terms of writing. So it gives me another opportunity. If I am writing a sentence and I can say manahu, I can write it like this, so you guys will catch the mistake that it should be written with an alif, with a stretched alif, not with this alif maksura.
Sometimes the ya also written like this without dots, like alif maksura or something, right? So sometimes we
So
may
you have alif maksura and this is ya. Ya will have dots, alif maksura
Alright.
without dot. So that's a known as dotless ya is known as alif maksura. There are more details to it. Writing all of that.
What is the right one?
But
Mana
if we have a hamza on the top of ya, then it is yeah, same, right? Yeah, it's a hamza.
Then it's a hamza. Yes. Remember, hamza takes 3 chairs. Hamza can have a chair. Hamza sometimes has no chair. Sometimes can have a chair of an alif, waw, or this ya. Then it will be dotless. Yes. And to answer brother Imad's question is that which one is correct? So this is correct. And this is not wrong, but it's not properly written. Yes. Yeah. So
So it is pronounced as ma'nan.
That is having a tanween at the end. Yeah. So that is different. Yeah. It is not talking about the tanween part over here. Ma'ana. Ma'ana means meaning.
So we should say ma'ana. This nun is not correct.
Ma'ana is correct. Yes. Yeah. So for example, we say ma'ana.
And looks like these are like
Ma'ana. For example, batiyun. Bati. Bati, I believe, is slow. Yeah, so ma mana batiun. Somebody doesn't know the meaning of bati, they will say ma mana batiun. What is the meaning of bati? And then you will say manahu, slow. Yeah. So its pronunciation is maana, not maanan. Yeah.
Brother Qasim, are we pronouncing the ayn correctly? Because it's supposed to come through the throat. Like, is there something we should address now, or we can't?
Not because my own pronunciation is not
I
very
know.
good. First of all,
Some of them are good. Some students are very good.
Some of them are, mashallah, some of you are very good, mashallah. So that is tajweed, and that's what if we start a tajweed lesson. So my tajweed itself is very weak. I'm just I cannot wait for my tajweed to improve to teach Arabic whatever I know. So I'm just doing it, but that does not make me a teacher. Of course, I have many mistakes, but whatever I know, I must share, right? So that you are right, we should pronounce ayn properly, but that's it doesn't come overnight. It's just something that we need to work on, inshallah.
Brother, kawa is a fear, so can we just do conjugation?
Yes, so kawa is a fail which is ending with a alif maksura. Yeah, and these ones conjugations we will be doing lesson number 18 and onwards. So we will learn a lot more about this.
Ma'ana means with us?
That means ma'ana. Ma'ana means meaning. Ma'ana, right? Ma'ana means with us. So there is a difference between the two. Yeah.
So for
In
example,
Allah,
14 conjugation of kawa would be challenging, right?
No, it's not very difficult, but it's just at this stage we are not learning the conjugation anyway, right? So, but if it was a normal verb, we would do it. But this is a verb which is known as nakis, as ending with the alif maksura. Then those ones there are specific lesson for it. So when we reach there, inshallah, we will practice.
So this kawa, I just want to know kawa. He ironed it. The way it's written, should it have something on wow? Kawahu?
Kawa.
Yeah.
Wow should have a alif, fatha there. Yes.
Fatha is missing.
Yeah,
yes.
It's missing.
Okay.
Kawa.
Thank you.
Okay, so number 10 point.
Kawaha. Right. He ironed it. Kawahu or kawaha?
Both of them are correct. Depends on who refers to what. So if it's a shirt, it will be kawahu. And if it's something feminine, I don't know which dress is feminine. Thobe is also masculine. I don't know any dress which is maybe
burqa, sir, burqa.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Feminine
So
burqa.
something then you will say kawaha.
Yeah, hijab.
Or if you have ironed 10 shirts, then you will treat them as singular feminine. Then you will say kawaha. He ironed them. In English, we will say he ironed them.
Kawaha.
More than 3 shirts. Yeah. So
So,
Okay,
no,
point
but
number 10. Let's move on. Go ahead.
Yeah, just it's written here kawahu. So, and he ironed it. So kawa, if we don't see who there, it should be kawa, right? It's only kawa. He ironed.
Yes, but then it will be written kawa just like this. Dr. Saab wants to explain it to
That's
us
right. Yeah,
that when you add a
when you
pronoun
add
to
this
it,
here,
then alif, this ya becomes alif. That's all we are learning.
and who kawa.
Yeah, that's all.
For example, sir, when we say the ma'amana, but the ye or whatever, so
no
if it was, for
araf
example,
on ya.
sayarat.
For kawa, there is no araf for ya. No.
The alif maksura, which looks like ya, you write it like a straight alif. That's all.
Yeah. No, like I was asking here.
No fatha or
no, nothing on the ending.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, nothing on it. Yes.
So for example, someone is asking for a car, sayaratun, and there is a ma'ana. For example, we at ma'ana sayaratun. If we add is the pronoun, so ma'ana ha, would that be right there? Ma'ana ha.
Yeah, ma'ana ha. Yes, exactly. Yeah, that is correct. Yes. Okay, at-tulabu al-jududu khamsatu. The 5 new students. Yeah. So we have been learning that, just let me take a look, that numbers from 3 to 10 come as mudaf ilayhi. So there are 2 ways to say the 5 new students. You can say it like this: khamsatu tullabi al-jududi. This is what we have been learning so far. Yeah, khamsatu tulabin, 5 students. The mudaf and mudaf ilayhi, numbers from 3 to 10 come as mudaf ilayhi, and this is coming as a naat, so has to match. So khamsatu tulabi, and the gender is opposite. So tulab is masculine, the number is feminine. Yeah. So this is one way of saying 5 new students. Another way to say is that at-tulabu al-jududu al-khamsatu. You can bring the number at the end, and this way you don't have to make it as a mudaf, and you can lam also. This also means the 5 new students. So there are 2 ways to say the same things. Here the number is let me erase some of it so that we will not confuse ourselves. Yes, go ahead, brother.
Sir, why is al-khamsatu in this example? At-talabu al-jadidu al-khamsatu?
Yes, because it's coming as an al.
Can we say Tullabu al-Hamsatu al-Jududu, the 5?
Sorry, so brother Imad, it is coming as a naat. At-tulabu al-jududu al-khamsatu, is all of them are coming as a naat.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, sorry. Can we say at-tullabu al-khamsatu al-jududu?
Yes, you can. Yeah, you can do that way also. Yes. So here the number is used as an adjective. So number is used as an adjective. So it comes after the madud. So that answers, sister, your questions that we cannot. It comes after the madud. So this is the if you bring it in here, it can still come as yeah. So I think you can do that way also. Here are some more examples. So we can do khamsa can come in between in here as well. That will be correct also. At-tulabu al-khamsatu al-jududu. So the 4 books, al-kutubu arba'atu, the 4 books. It's coming as a naat manut. But if we bring it as a mudaf ilayhi, we will say
Kutubi.
arba'atu,
Kutubi.
arba'atu tul kutubi. Mudaf ilayhi, right? Mudaf and then mudaf ilayhi. This is what we have learned before, yeah? So not a major topic, so don't confuse too much yourself. The 10 men are Rijalu al-Ashara 2. The 6 authentic books of Hadith, As-Sihahu Sittatu. As-Sihahu Sittatu, the 6 authentic books of Hadith. So what are those 6 books? Does somebody know?
Well, first is Sahih,
Muslim,
Yeah.
Abu Dawud,
Muslim,
Ibn Majah.
Nasa'i, Tirmidhi, and
Tirmidhi.
Tirmidhi, yes, yeah. Those are the 6, yes. MashaAllah.
Mother can write it down.
So Sahih al-Bukhari, Muslim, then Sunan al-Nisai, then which one did you say?
Ibn Majah.
Ibn Majah, yeah.
And Ibn Majah. Abu Dawud and Ibn Majah.
Sorry?
Abu Dawud and Ibn Majah.
Sunan Abu Dawud, yes. Dawud.
Sir, Sunan is, I think,
Ahmad or Dawood, I'm not sure. No, it is Dawood, I think.
No, it is Dawud. Ahmad is different.
Not part of the 6, yes, yeah, it's
Yeah.
next. So
And
these are
Sunan-
the, yeah.
Sunan, I say, is it Sunan or Sunan?
Sunan al-Nisai, that's what.
Sunanun.
So those are the 6 authentic books of Hadith. Yes.
What about the 40 hadith by
Imam
Nawawi?
Nawawi Rahmatullah alayhi.
Yeah.
That is only 40 hadiths.
Yeah, that
Oh,
is
that's
40
all,
Hadith,
okay.
and they are extracted from other books. Yes. Yeah. So,
This one is Al Dawood or something else? Al Dawood, right?
Abu
Dawud.
Dawud. That's what I know. Abi Dawud.
Yeah, Abu Dawud. So Sunanun actually is a Sunanun, right? Is it a plural word or singular?
Plural word, yes. Sunan.
Sunanun, plural, right?
Plural, it is plural.
Singular will be Sunnatun.
Yes.
Yeah, Sanatun.
Sunnatun, I think so. Yeah.
Sanatun Abu Dawud or Sunnatun and Sunanun. So it is. I think it covers more kind of material in there. That's why I call it Sunanun. Otherwise,
I'm not sure really. Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
No one has speculate on it. So my knowledge is very limited, but I just try to share whatever I know, inshallah.
MashaAllah, this is good, sir. Alhamdulillah.
Al-Akhawatu, Al-Khamsu. Why not Khamsatu? Because the opposite in gender, yeah. So the 5 sisters, yeah. So the 5 sisters. Point number 11. Ilal Mudiri Zahabtum.
So, sir, just one question we covered right now for the numbers. So that part is only to know that the numbers can be written as from 3 to 10. That can be Na'at Manut, or they can be Mudaf ilayh. Is that correct?
That is correct. Yeah, that's what we are learning. Yes, that is correct. Yes.
Thanks.
Okay, so number 11, Ilal Mudiri Zahabtum. Here, Ilal Mudiri has been brought forward for the sake of emphasis. So the structure actual sentence supposed to be Zahabtum Ilal Mudiri, but for emphasis you can bring Ilal Mudiri before it. So for the sake of emphasis, note the following: Raitu Bilalan, I saw Bilal. I saw Bilal without emphasis. If you say Raitu Bilalan like this, Bilalan Raitu, it was Bilal that I saw. With
Is it a Khabar Muqaddam?
This is not khabar muqaddam, this is mafulun bihi muqaddam. You brought mafulun bihi before. Muqaddam meaning bringing it before, yeah. So this is mafulun bihi muqaddam, yeah. And that's you are bringing the mafulun bihi
because
before
it is ra'aytu.
Yeah, so that is our verb. So this Bilal was our mafulun bihi. You bring it before that it was Bilal that I saw. All of this emphasis is covered in Arabic in one simple thing, which is you bring in the mafulun bihi before the verb, and it now emphasizes it. Yes. So those are the 11 things that we will be learning in this new lesson. Qa'imatun is a list. These are vocabulary. Ilaqatun is a connection. Ma'ana meaning, and then lahzatun is a moment. Tinun mud. Jarasun bell. Narun is a fire. Iddatu kutubin, a number of books. Yeah, number of books. Iddatu kutubin. That's the vocabulary. Oh, there is more. Iddatu as'ilatin, number of questions. This is a verb. Hadara, he attended, he was present. Ranna, also a verb. So all of these are verbs. Ranna, it rang. Khalaqa, he created. We do not conjugate this verb because can be then khalaqtu, I created. No. Rafa'a, he raised. Ahsanta, you did well. Ahsanta. Asimatun, capital city. The verb behind is asama, means to protect. Now why from there ismul file is asimun, protector. Asimun, the one who protects, yeah. And asimatun is the female protector. Why is the capital city is known as asimatun? Because the capital city is supposed to protect the whole country. That's why it's
so asama is to protect also, and he protected both.
He protected, it's past verb, yeah. So that is we use it in Urdu also sometimes, so asmat is basically is something to be protected, right? So mukhtalitun, next word is mixed. So the verb is khalata. Makhlut comes from here. Makhlut, co-education. Khalata means yeah, exactly. So khalata is to mix or mix together. Some things are which are makhlut, which are mixed together. Yeah. So mukhtalun is mixed.
Is verb. Khalata is verb.
Yes, khalata is a verb. Kadhalika, like that. So two words, ka and zalika. Ka means like, zalika means that. Yeah. So kadhalika. You can say kahada also, like this.
So can we say it's not much half jar, right? Ka? No.
Ka is a harf jar, yes. Yeah. So this is jar wa majroor. Jar wa majroor, yes. Jannun, jinn. Hadidun, iron. Hakaza, like this, yeah. Like this or so. Hakaza.
Janun is plural, right? For the jinn, or how does it work?
Yeah, Janun is jinns, yes. Should have an S. Jinnun is one, and then Janun is plural, yes. That is correct.
Excellent, sir. We said kazalika, like that, and it could be kahaza, right? Like this.
Yes, kahaza
But then
like this.
kahaza like this, and it's a hakaza. So the ha comes in before.
Yeah. So normally what happens is when you want to say ka, then you say kaza kaza, wakaza wakaza. You drop the ha. That's how they normally in modern English, kaza wakaza. They say this and this,
Kaza wakaza.
Yeah,
you want to take a break, sir, now?
Yeah.
Or?
That's good point. Yeah, so let's take a break. I will pause the recording over here, and we can take a 10 minutes break, inshallah.
Yeah.
Sir, we are talking about mimma like Arfejar and ma. So, for example, there example in Surah Baqarah, baqiyatu mimma taraka. So, isme mausula. Ma comes as isme mausula. This is ma tajibiya. Like, for example, that's why ma is not,
Yeah,
alif is
alif
not
has
dropped.
dropped.
Alif
Yes,
is
yes.
still there.
So if alif is dropped, that means it is our ma istifhamiya.
Istifhamiya, but in this case, it's ma mausula something.
Yeah, it could be another ma, which is where there are 9 types of ma, so it could be another ma. Yeah, that is correct. Yes. So let us start with our lesson, inshallah, lesson number 9.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Just before we begin, the last word we were talking about, hakaza. Is it a one word, and the meaning was like this or
Yes,
so?
it's one word. Yeah,
It's one
hakaza.
word. So okay, like it's not like kazalika because
Yeah,
it was
it's one word.
ka and
Hakaza.
then
Yeah, it's one word. Yes.
it's one word.
Hakaza.
Okay.
Hakaza
Okay.
means like this. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, welcome. Okay, so let's go ahead, Sister Asma, go ahead, let's read and translate, and if we see something concept coming in, then we will look at it, inshallah. Go ahead.
Okay, brother. دخل المدرس الفصل ووجد فيه 15 طالبا فقط. The teacher entered the classroom and found in it only 15 students. فقال لهم and said to them أين الطلاب الجدد الخمسة الذين جاءوا أمس? Where are the 5 new students, those who came yesterday? Kala Abdullahi. Abdullah said, Hazarul Yawma wa Kharaju Kabla Kalilan. They were present, or we can say they came today and wa Kharaju and left a while before. Azunnu annahum zahabu ilal mudiri. I think that they went to the principal.
MashaAllah, yeah. So, Dakhala is our
Fail Madin.
Mudarisu is our file.
File and Fasla is Maful Bihi.
Waw harfu atf. Wajada again. Fail Madin. Fihi jar wa
Jarum
majrur.
Majrur.
Khamsata is Mafulun Bihi. Ashara Taliban. Khamsata Ashara is together. So, you know, that's the number, and numbers from 11 to 20 is comes as a tamyiz. So Taliban is there. Faqat, we don't analyze, means only. Is actually 2 words, fa and qat. Yeah, so 2 words. Yeah, so faqala lahum, fa is harfu atf, means so or and. You can translate it as both of them. Qala lahum, he said to them. And at-tullabul jududu khamsatu, where are the new 5 students? Alladhina is what we learned in this lesson. Yeah,
Ismul
Alladhina,
Mawsul. Yeah.
Ismul Mawsul, and is Jama for masculine. Yeah, but
Allazi.
if it was brothers and sisters, then we will still use Allazina.
Allazina.
Yes, but if it was sisters only, then we will use Allahi or Allati. Yeah.
Lati.
Now the question is that Ja'u Amsi. So Ja'a is our file. Where is my Ja'a is fellow Madin. Where is my file?
So that is the wow.
The wow is the file. And what is this alif doing here?
This is the wow.
Alif?
This is alif of protection.
Alif of protection. Alif vikaya. Yeah, exactly. And Amsi is yesterday, which is zarf. It's a zarf. Yes. So it is mansoob. Even though we see kasra at the end, still it's mansoob because zarf is always mansoob. It is mabni upon kasra, built upon kasra like this. Yeah, so it is zarf. Yeah, means yesterday. Qala Abdullahi, Abdullah said. Hadaru, they were present. Al-yawma today.
اليوم is
وخرجوا قبل قليل and they exited. قبل قليل is a little while back. أظن أنهم ذهبوا إلى المدير. I think أظن is our present tense. ظن يظن from there أظن means to think. Yeah. So أظن أنهم ذهبوا إلى المدير. ذهبوا is fellow Madin. Wow is our file. So Alhamdulillah, that's good. Brother Fayaz,
Sir, I had a question. So قبل قليل, sir, how do we
قبل is our zarf. قليل
and مضاف إليه.
مضاف إليه. zarf and مضاف إليه. Yeah.
So Brother Qasim, it is for amsi, it is for this word, it is mabni upon
Kasra. Yeah. So it is zarf, it is mansub, mabni upon kasra. Yeah, it's built upon a kasra. So it is word like this. You cannot say amsu or amsa. You have to say amsi.
Sir, we don't say taqdiruhu because it is alama zahira, right? Alamatu zahira.
That's correct. Yes. Yeah.
Taqdiru we use when there is alama is not shown or.
Yeah. So taqdiruhu we say that when the sign is in your mind, then you say it that is estimated to be that. This taqdiruhu means estimated to be.
Like taqdiruhu huwa, taqdiruhu hiya, also we say taqdiruhu when we say, for example, ja'a, I mean, because the taqdiruhu huwa and ja'u taqdiruhu hum.
What is the meaning here? Qalilin.
Qalil means
in a short while.
Short while, yeah, little. Qalil means little. So qabla qalilin, a little before, yeah. So little before meaning a short while back. Yeah.
Okay.
Sir, can you explain? Azunnu means I think, like, or like how is
Azun,
there is?
Yeah. So the past tense is zanna.
Zanna. Zanna is the past tense. So if we were to conjugate, it would be zanna. But this is because I think and it is present tense. We are not going to be discussing it now.
Yeah, zanna yazunnu is our verb, and that's why we are not conjugating it, because lesson number 11, lesson 10, we will be conjugating mudare inshallah. So
and
period.
Okay. And sorry, brother, in jau amsi itself, it is mansoob.
Yeah, it is mansoob. Yeah, zarf is always mansoob, even though we see a kasra at the end. Zarf is always mansoob, so that's why I said it's built upon a kasra. I cannot say amsu or amsa. I have to say amsi because it's fixed. Amsi stays amsi, it's fixed.
Jazakallah, brother.
Yeah. So brother Fayaz, let's go ahead.
Yeah. So رجعت طلاب الخمسة بعد قليل. The 5 students returned after a short while. فقال لهم المدرس, the teacher, so the teacher said to them, إلى المدير ذهبتم يا أبنائي, did you all go to the principal, O my students, or O my sons? قالوا, they said, Naam, yes. Zahabna, we went. Ilayhi, to him. Li'annana, I think it is but we
because
ma wajadna, we did not find asma'ana, our names, fil qaimati, in the list.
Yes, mashallah, that's very good, excellent. Yeah. So raja tullabu is our file. Khamsa, 2 is not, so the 5 students returned. Ba'da qalilin. Why we don't see raja'u over here? Because it's 5 students.
Yeah, it
Oh,
is.
we're using the number one.
File is there.
If
File
it
is
was
number
if
one.
it was a pronoun, then we use
It's a
Yeah.
first number.
Yeah, so we have to use because our file is a noun, it's not a pronoun, so that's good. Yes. So over here ba'da is our again zarf, qalilin is mudaf ilayhi, and then faqala lahum, so fa is a harfu atf, qala is past tense, lahum al mudarrisu, ilal mudiri. Can I write like this? Because two hamza came together, can I connect them?
No,
but
it
this
has
is
to be
not a
connected
question.
if it is al.
It is
No.
not al, it is
Yes.
ila.
It is ila.
ila, so I cannot connect them. So connection happens when you have a hamzatul qata followed by al. Al, yes, mashallah. So ila al mudiri zahabtum ya abnai, did you go to the principal, oh my sons? Qalu, they said naam, yes, zahabna li annana. Can we say bala over here instead of naam?
No, it is not negative question.
Yeah, it's
Not
not
negative.
So if the principal, if the teacher had said that ma zahabtum, yeah, then you would say bala zahabna. Yeah. So li annana, so li annahu, li annahuma, li annahum, li annaha, li annahuma, li annahunna, li annaka, li annakuma, li annakum, li annaki, li annakuma, li annakunna, li annani, li annana, because we. Yeah, so we just attaching with li anna, I'm attaching all 14 pronouns. We can do that. Yeah, so ma wajadna, ma is negating the past tense. Ma wajadna, we did not find. Asma ana, asma ana, why? Because this is my maf'ulun bihi plus mudaf, and na is mudaf ilayhi. Fi qaimati jar wa majroor. Yeah, so we did not find our names in the list. Yeah, so that's
Now,
good. But
in
yep.
li annana ma wajadna, what is khabar li anna?
So I was going to ask the same question. Yes.
So li anna khabar is this whole sentence.
Ma wajadna asma'ana, full sentence.
Yeah. So you can say up till ma asma'ana, this can be whole sentence, or you can say the whole thing. Fi qaima jar wa majroor anyway. Yeah. So this whole sentence is coming as a khabar li annana.
So
Li anna.
yeah, brother, ma wajadna. Here we are saying that it is negating, but sometimes can we say what we found? No, yeah, not we found, right? This one we didn't found, right?
Yeah,
but
that is. Yeah.
Sometimes maybe we translate like what we found, no? Ma
Yeah. So yeah, it can be, yes. So that it can be ma mausula, it can be ma, so there are different kinds of ma. Yes, it can be. So it depends on the situation and depends on the construction of the sentence and the context. All of that will determine which kind of ma is it. Yeah. So over here it's easy to see that it's coming with the past tense, it's negating the past tense. It's not coming as a istifham. They're not asking question or anything. There is no ta'ajjub, nothing. Yeah. So yeah.
We are still gonna do some more ma types, right?
Yes, I think we have done like 4 mas so far.
Yeah, before
more are
before
coming.
Fi'l Madi, ma ta'ajjubiyya.
So 3 or 4. Ma of istifham, ma of negation, and then ma of ta'ajjubi. Yes.
Yeah.
3.
So the 3 we have done. Yeah.
Sir, when we say li anna, I mean li anna is one word, or we are adding lam plus inna?
It is lam plus anna.
Lam plus anna.
Li anna. Yeah.
Li anna, yeah.
We did that when we did anna.
Yeah.
Li anna.
So li plus anna means for that, and then we just call it because.
Because, exactly. Jazakallah khairan. Yeah, that's good. Brother Imran, go ahead.
Okay, so Jalasal Mudarrisu Wakala, the teacher sat down and asked,
Asked or said?
Said.
Yeah, what it was asked.
As'al.
And he asked.
Sa'ala.
Sa'ala. Yeah.
Oh.
Wa sa'ala. Then it would say that and he asked. Jalas al mudarrisu wa sa'ala. But in this case, waqala. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, but said, okay, which I think they meant just to say. And Akratum darasa ya
Yeah,
abnai.
you're right. He's actually asking a question. Yeah, but it should say waqala, and he said.
Did you all read yesterday's lesson, O my sons? Qala tullabu, and the student said, Naam, yes. Qara'nu wa katabnahu wa hafiznahu. It's yes, we read it and we wrote it and we memorized it. Qala al-mudarrisu afahimtuhu. Then the teacher said that, did you understand? Did you all understand it? Qalu, they said, Naam, yes. Fahimnahu jayyidan. We understood it well. Fahimnahu, I understand it, not we understood.
No, fahimnahu, we understood it.
We understood it, okay. And then ma ashala hada darsa. How easy this lesson is.
Not easy, right?
Well, I think it is easy because all of you did good with Felo Tajub, so that is very easy. Main concept of this lesson is Felo Tajub, which is not a very difficult concept. So Alhamdulillah.
So if it was ashalu there instead of ashala, it would be this lesson was not easy. Was not, yeah.
Yeah, this is what we're heading to, right? The fail mudare.
Yeah. So then it will also not have Badr Fayaz, it will also not have this Hamza, right? Ma sahala.
Yes, right.
Yeah, hazad darsa.
Yes.
Yeah. This lesson is not easy. Yeah. So it will not have. So af'ala is telling me that this is a ta'ajjub fail. Yeah. That is good. Yes. Yeah.
Brother Kasim, could you please break down the of him to muha?
Fahim to mu.
For him to
who
for
or
him
how?
to muha.
Yeah. Yeah. So can you let me know what is?
It means what or how.
Yeah.
No, what
No, Scarlet.
question. Right? Yes.
Yeah. Harfu istifham.
Yes.
Yeah. Harf particle of questioning. Yeah. So we broke down. So don't worry about the now. Fahima, we learned a lesson verb before. Fahima means
understand.
Understand, or Fahima, he understood, right? Fahima. Yeah. So that is a verb. Yeah. Tum, we learned that also is file, right? So Fahima, then Fahima, Fahimu, then Fahimta, Fahimtuma, Fahimtum, right? So that is part of the conjugation. Now this wow, what is this wow called? We learned that too. Ishbah.
Ishbah, right?
Yeah, recently we learned, right? Ishbah, right? Like this. And then who is my mafulun bihi? So that's the dissection of fahimtumuhu. So all of these we have learned it, but it just came together so that we just sometimes feel that it's too much, but it's all of this we have learned it. Yeah. So
no, so I think we need to get used to this. Yeah. Okay.
Sorry?
I think we need to get used to this more. Like this is like combining everything together, right? So it's
yes,
can get
but
confusing.
So it's not new to us, but of course we have to get used to it. That's why revision is very important. That's why we have to keep revising and keep reading previous lessons all the time, especially the English key. That is, this is explained in English key also. Yeah. So that was good, brother Imran. That was good. One mistake I catch was that you said that did you read the lesson yesterday? No. Did you read yesterday's lesson? You said no. Did you read the lesson yesterday? Akaratum darsa amsi. So there is no yesterday's lesson. That would have been if it was a mudaf ilayhi situation. Yeah. So it's not over here. So did you read lesson yesterday?
Did you read lesson yesterday? Okay.
Yeah.
Fix it. Okay.
But that was good, alhamdulillah. So we continue. Sister Najma, go ahead, read and translate. Sister Najma, we cannot hear you. Let's go with them.
Okay. Qala Abdul Rahmani. Abdul Rahman said, Ana ma fahimtu fihi. I did not understand it. Salasa kalamatin. 3 words.
Yeah.
Qala
In it though. I did not understand in it.
In it, 3 words. I did it. Qala al-mudarrisu. The teacher said, Ma hiya. What is it? Qala Abdul Rahmani. Abdul Rahman said, Qarana fid darsi hazihil jumlata. I read in this.
I or we?
We read in this lesson this sentence. Ada jaddi minal Khurtumi. My grandfather came back from Khurtum. Fama mana. What is this? Hazihil kalamatis.
Fama mana.
Mana. What is the meaning?
The meaning.
What is the meaning? Hazihil kalamatis salasi.
Yeah, kalimatis salasi.
Salasi. These are 3 words. Qala al-mudarrisu.
What is the meaning of these
3 words? Fama mana hazihil kalamatis salasi. What is the meaning of these 3 words? Qala al-mudarrisu. The teacher said, Ada mana'aha raja. That Ada means the meaning of it is raja. He came. Wal jaddu. The meaning of wal jaddu manaha, it is abul abbi or abul ummi, grandfather of the father or grandfather of the father and the grandfather of the mother.
Not the grandfather, the father of the father, meaning grandfather. So this together means grandfather, or father of the mother means grandfather. In English, we have grandfather for both of them, right?
Right. Wal Khurtum ma asimatul Sudan. And Khurtum is the capital of Sudan. Afahimta. Did you understand? Qala Abdul Rahmani al-ana fahimtu. Abdul Rahman said, now I understood.
MashaAllah, yeah. So that was good. That was good. So what's important in here is that ma'ana, just like this, is ma'ana, and then when we attach a pronoun with it, then the hamzatul alif maksura is written as with a proper alif. Yeah, ma'anaha. Yeah, so this is same ma'ana, but ma'anaha becomes with an alif there. So alif becomes straight when there is a pronoun attached with it. That's one thing that we learned. What is other is a new verb we learned. Ada means ma'anaha raja, to return. Yeah, comes in the Quran Majid, so we should know the Ada kal urjumil kadim comes in Surah Yasin and other surahs as well. Yeah, so Ada means return. Yeah, Jaddu is a grandfather, and Khurtum is the capital of Sudan. Yeah, so that is some vocabulary there.
Ada Jaddan here, right? Jaddan. This will be Ada Jaddan.
Yeah.
Bilmana. Min al-khurtum. And this is Salasa Kalimatin. This comes as a number, sir. Salasa Kalimatin, right?
Yeah,
Because
kalimat is thalasa. Yeah, 3.
3 to 10 is mudaf ilayh.
No,
Salasa.
it's coming as a nath manut.
It's not coming.
Al
Here it is.
kalimati as-salasi.
Kalimatin.
I don't see kalima. Oh, in here? Yeah, this is mudaf ilayhi. Yes. Yeah. So,
okay,
yeah.
Thank you, sir.
So this one is mudaf ilayhi. And this one here is nath wa manut.
Which one? Which one is
Al-kalimat. Al-kalimat as-salasi.
Kalimat as-salasi, yeah.
So let us continue, inshallah. Who is next? Sister Asma, go ahead. Asma Afzal.
Summa fatahal mudarrisu. Then the teacher opened kitabuhu, his book, wakara'a, and read darsan jadida, a new lesson. Khalaqallahu shamsa wal kamara wal najuma wal arza wal bihara. Allah created the sun and the moon and the stars and the land and the oceans or seas. Wa khalaqa kulla shay'in, and he created everything. Wa khalaqal insana min tinin, and he created everything. And he created
humans from
clay.
Mud.
From clay. Summa kala wa kataba hazad darsa ala saburatin. And then he stood up and wrote his lesson ala saburati, on the board.
Yes, not his lesson, this lesson. Yeah, this lesson.
This lesson on the board.
Yeah, mashallah. That's good, mashallah. So,
but the qama means he stood
to stand.
He stood up, stand up.
Yeah, qama means he stood. Yeah. So qama, qamu means to stand. Yeah. So okay, so let's look at so the teacher opened his book and he read a new lesson. Khalaqallahu shamsa wal qamara wal nujuma wal arda wal bihara. So bihar is the plural of bahrun, the oceans. Wa khalaqa kulli shay'in khalaqal insana min tinin. Teen is clay or mud, basically. Mud is better, yeah. Thumma qama wa kataba darsa, hazat darsa ala saburati, and then he stood up and wrote this lesson on the whiteboard or the blackboard. Yeah, so that was good, mashallah. So lots of
fail is before the file, right?
Khalaqa is our madin, and file is
Mustatir here.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then mafulun bihi, a lot of mafulun bihi. Yes.
Shamsa wal qamara. Yeah. Wan najuma wal arza wal bihara, all are
matuf. So when we have mafulun bihi plus connected, then we don't call them mafulun bihis anymore. We call them matuf.
Is it wal arda?
Matuf al shams.
So wal arza, is it wal arda? Isn't it?
Arba.
Yeah. Wal arda. Yeah. So that is a different pronunciation of dad with a za and dad that we have issue with, especially for us from Indo-Pak. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that was good, mashallah, sisters. Brother Afroz, go ahead, your turn.
Just one question here. The fail comes always before the file.
That is correct, yes. Always, 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 yes. You cannot have a file before the fail. As soon as you bring the file before the fail, what happens? It becomes
مفعول به.
it becomes mubtada.
Mubtada
Right?
and
Because,
yeah.
first marfu is mubtada. So if you try to bring a file before the fail, then it becomes mubtada because first marfu is our mubtada, right?
Yes, opposite from English, right? English is opposite of that.
Exactly, yeah, it's opposite. Yes, yeah.
What is the meaning here? وَخَلَقَ كُلَّ شَيْءٍ. Just for
Yes.
this part.
Yes. So khalaqa means he created.
Yes.
Kulla means mafulun bihi, coming over here as a mafulun bihi. Kulla means all. All, every here. Shay'in is things.
Things?
Things, yeah. Things.
And it is
Shay.
maf'ul
Everything. So he created
mudaf.
everything.
It will be mudaf and mudaf ilahi also, brother.
Yeah.
Kulla shay'in.
Kulla is a mudaf and shay'in is mudaf ilahi.
Sir,
All
it's
of
kulla or kulli shay? I mean, in speaking, I think it's said
Kulla shay'in.
So kullun is like this. It can be kullun, kulla, or kulli. If there is harf jar before it, it will be kulli. If it is coming as a mafulun bihi, kulla. If it is coming as a file, kullu. So that depends on what it is coming as, right?
But I think in speaking, when usually Arabs are speaking or Arab speaking people, they usually say kulli shay.
Yeah,
You know,
because
like
they are bringing a harf jar before it.
Yeah, ala kulli shayin, like ala.
Yeah, exactly. So if harf jar is coming before it, they are bringing a harf jar before it. Yeah, so it has to be a harf jar before it. Yes.
So when you say mudaf ilay, this is a mudaf, and maybe it's something added, and mudaf ilay is added to it, right? Is that something that
I don't like that translation. Added and not added. I don't like. I like the off and apostrophe s.
off? Okay, off. Yes.
Yeah.
Right. You had given me that
Possessed.
suggestion in my homework. Yes.
It's a
Off.
possession.
It should be
It's
off
a,
only.
it's a possession relation.
Well, not really, because then they say, oh, that's the dad who possesses his son. Then not. So nobody possesses is his son.
Yeah.
You possess your wife, or it's just off.
Off is better. Yeah,
Off
I
or
should remember
yes
that.
is better.
Yes.
In possession, I do not like that term because then the students have a different kind of worry and different kind of thing is bothering them, that what is the possession in here, and some of the things you don't possess, and then you still use mudaf for them, then they confuse you. So it's better not to go with that terminology.
Now,
Okay, brother.
the literal meaning will be to it, right? Mudaf ilay means to it. Ila
of it.
ilay.
So
Of it.
for
Of
example, over here, khalaqa kulla shay'in, he created all of things.
All of it. Yeah, all of these things.
All of things. Yes.
Here, ثم قام وكتب هذا الدرس. What is the meaning here?
Summa means then.
Then.
T-H-E-N. Yeah. T-H-E-N. Then. Summa is always then, which is a harfu atf. So this is also atf. So summa versus thamma. What is the meaning of thamma?
That.
There. Hunaka, yeah. Okay, so go ahead, brother Afroz.
Rafa'a Muhammadan yadahu wa qala.
Yes, translation.
He picked it up with his hand.
No,
and
who picked it up?
Muhammad picked it up with his hand.
No.
And said.
No.
He raised.
Rafa'a is to raise.
Muhammad raised his hand and said.
And said, yes. So yeah, Rafa'a Muhammadun. Muhammad raised. What did he raise? Yadahu.
Yes.
This is my mafulun bihi. Yeah. So Muhammad raised his hand. Yadahu Maf'ulun bihi is yada plus mudaf, and who is mudaf ilayhi. So he raised his hand, yeah,
Yes.
or he raised hand of him. That means his hand, right? Waqala, and he said, yes, go ahead.
Yes. Mani atini ya ustaza.
Ya
What is
ustazi.
yeah, ustaz? Ya ustaza. Right?
Ustazu. It will be mabni on
Ustazu.
right?
Yeah. So we said that munada is always mansoob, but if it's one word, it's mabni upon dhamma. So it is mansoob, but mabni upon dhamma. Yeah. So ya
Okay.
ustazu.
Okay. So ma mani atini ya ustazu. What is the meaning of teen ya teacher?
Yeah, exactly. Go ahead.
Qala mudarrisu. Qala mudarrisu at-tinu ma'anahu at-turabu at-turabul lukhtalitu.
Mukhtalitu.
What is this?
At-turabul mukhtalitu bil ma'i.
Mukhtalitu bil ma'i. Clay of different.
No.
What
is the meaning of teen?
Clay.
Teen is clay or mud, yes. Ma'anahu, its meaning is at-turabu. Turab is dust.
Dust, yes.
At-turabu mukhtalitu, mixed.
Mixed with water.
Bil ma'i, with water.
Okay.
So dust mixed with water is at-teen. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Continue.
Warafa yaslu.
Faisalun.
Faisalun.
Faisalun. And Faisal.
Warafa Faisalun yadahu.
Yeah.
And Faisal raised his hand.
Yeah.
Faqala lahu. Faqala lahu al-mudarrisu.
Yeah.
Indaka
Was that the translation of this portion? Faqala lahu al-mudarris.
And he said to the teacher.
Who's saying? Al-mudarrisu is
Faqala, and then
who is the file? The sayer is al-mudarrisu. The teacher said to him.
Yes, the teacher said to him. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Indaka sawalun ya Faisal. Ya Faisala. Faisal Lu. Ya Faisalu. So it's mabni upon dhamma.
Yeah, it's mabni upon dhamma, but still it's mansoob. Yeah, so munada is always mansoob, but it is, if it's one word, it will be mabni upon dhamma. If it's two words like Abdallahi, then it will be ya Abdallahi. Yeah? Abdullah will become ya Abdallahi. Yeah? So
okay, I see.
What's the indaka su'alun ya Faisalu?
Indaka is in.
Yeah.
No.
So is there with you a question, O Faisal? That's the literal translation of it. Is there a question with you, O Faisal?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Do you have a question, O Faisal? Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Qala Faisalun.
Yeah.
Naam.
So what's the translation of Qala Faisalun?
Faisal said.
Faisal said. How do we know is the Faisal who's saying? Because Faisalun, right, is the file, right? So that's good. Yeah. Naam.
Naam. Indi sawalun. I have a question.
Yeah. What's the literal translation of Indi sawalun?
I own a question. Question with me. Yes.
Yeah, there is a question with me. Yeah. So a question is with me. Actually, yeah. So that's the literal translation. A question is with me. But we don't say like this in English. We say, I have a question, right? So,
okay.
With me is a question. Probably.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally.
Yeah.
Yes. Al-biharu jam'u al-bahri. The sea is a combination of sea. No, the seas.
The seas
The sea
are plural of
plural of sea.
Biharu
Okay,
Jam Bahri. He's asking a question like this, with a question.
Al-Biharu Jam'u al-Bahri.
Yeah.
Qala mudarrisu. The teacher said, Naam, yes.
What is the meaning of al-biharu jam'u al-biharu?
Sorry, sister, say that again.
Meaning of al-biharu jam'u al-biharu.
Yeah. So al-biharu jam'ul bahri is saying that oceans, al-biharu is plural of bahr.
Oh,
He's asking a question.
We're using the mud concept here with the Stefan.
Yeah. Plus L.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, yes. Qala mudarrisu, the teacher said, sorry, you're explaining something?
No, go ahead. Yes, yeah. You're right.
Naam, yes. Huwa kazalik. Kazalik is, yes, it's like that. Qam. What is qam? Qama. Oh, he stood up. Okay.
Yeah.
No. Qama
al-Hasanu wa qala.
Qama al-Hasanu wa qala. And Hassan stood up and said, Ma jam'u as-sama ya ustad. What is the plural of sky? As-sama ya ustad. Yeah. Oh, teacher. Qala mudarrisu, the teacher said, Jam'uha samawatun. The plural is samawat.
Yes.
Plural of it is samawat.
Exactly. Jamuha, plural of it, or plural of as-sama is samawat with a stretch there. Yeah, samawat. Yeah, so mashallah. So that was good. Now, some of you are good in reading quickly. Some of you are slower. So the people who are, for example, I'm not pointing to Brother Afroz or any. What you can do is read again and again. We have to spend time. We have to read. It will help you. It will help you a lot. And especially if the lesson that we are going to be doing, that will be done. So read, and please don't let this discourage you from participating. I appreciate if you are struggling and you read, that's better than not participating, inshallah. So that's my humble request that, first of all, let's participate, even though you are not strong. Second, it's less work towards getting strong, inshallah. So we can, a book is with us and we can always read it again. So that was good, mashallah, Brother Afroz. So what we are learning came up over here, that Al-Biharu is actually Al-Biharu, right? So it is combination of A, which is istifham, plus Al. Yeah. So are the oceans or are Al-Bihar Jama of Bahar? And the teacher says Naam huwa kazalika, it is like that. Yes, Naam huwa kazalika, it is like that. Then Qam al-Hasanu wa qala, and Hassan stood up and said, Ma jamu samai ya ustazu. What is the plural of as-samau or as-samai? The teacher
So
said,
the name of the student is actually Al-Hassan, right?
yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
There are some names which take Al. Al-Abbas is like that. Al-Hassan, Al-Hussein, they take Al with it. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So there are some names which take
So,
Al as a part of.
yeah, so brother, the question is the plural of Bihar is the Abkhar
Yeah, he's
Bahar?
asking, is Bihar plural of Bahar?
Bahar, okay.
Yeah.
Bihar, plural of.
Yes, yeah.
We are not saying that is the plural of Bihar is, no.
No, he's saying, is Bihar
Is the plural
plural of Bahar? And the teacher says, no. Yes. Yeah. So that was good. Brother Rashid, go ahead and read.
ثم أسأل المدرس الطلاب عدة أسئلة. Then teachers asked to students عدة أسئلة. عدة means I have some questions, right? Number of questions.
Why it is the iddata here, not iddatu?
Yes, so
is number of questions.
Can it still be iddatu, but if it is mudaf?
Yeah, so sa'ala is one of those verbs which can have more than one maf'ulun bihi. So you ask someone about something, right? So sa'ala al-mudarrisu, this is our file. This is my maf'ulun bihi, number one.
Number one.
And then this is number 2 plus mudaf as'ilatin mudaf ilayhi. Yeah. So you ask, either you can ask somebody something, or you can ask something, if you can ask someone something, that something will be your maf'ulun bihi number 2.
Or we
can say several questions.
Yes, yeah, because why am I saying number of questions? Because adad is a number, right? So I want literal translation, but how we say it in English will be is up to us. Yeah, he asked them several questions, many questions, number of questions, whatever, that is fine. Yes, all of them are same.
So only certain fi'l can have multiple maf'ulun bihi?
That is correct. Yes. So some fi'l, they do not require any maf'ulun bihi. They are called lazim. Then you have mutaaddi. Then you have some which require more than one maf'ulun bihi. There are some which can have even more than 2 maf'ulun bihi.
So are we gonna learn that later? Or?
We are learning that already. Yeah. So it makes sense, right? Because he asked them, but what did he ask them is requires another maf'ulun bihi. Yeah. So then not very difficult that he asked them number of questions. So that's why iddata, not iddatu.
And it became feminine also, right? Like this is feminine.
Yeah. Why feminine though?
Because it's kullu jama.
Yeah, exactly. As'ilatin is our the questions are jama is feminine because kullu jama muannas. That is correct.
And sir, but we have a file mutaddi, mutaaddi. When it requires 2 maf'ulun bihi, we don't have any different category for them though.
No, we don't have a not that I know of, and not a name that these are not.
Yeah.
So
mutaaddi.
And
al-mudarris
al-as'ilatin is majroor because it is
mudaf
ilay. That's why it is mudaf also, right?
Yeah. Idda is coming as a mudaf. Yeah. Number of, that's why I put number of questions. Yes. So yeah.
Al-mudarris man khalaqaka ya Ibrahim. Teacher says, who created you, O Ibrahim? Ibrahim says, khalaqani Allah. Khalaqani Allah. Allah has created me.
Yes. So that's what we learned, that this is called as Noon
Wiqaya.
Noon Wiqaya, yeah.
Because it's
because
file there.
Yeah, ya requires a kasra before it, and if we change to khala ka, right? So ka, we cannot make it ki because fail madi has to have a third letter has to have a fatha. Yeah. So khalaki will not make sense. Then noon comes in between and it says khalaqa ni, then yallahu, then that is you correct it. Yes.
Yes.
And then the ya Ibrahim ma mu. Ibrahim.
Yeah, Ibrahim.
Ibrahim.
Ya Ibrahim.
Because it's a single word.
Yeah.
It's a mufrad.
No, it's mamnu min as-sarf, right?
The concept of mamnu min as-sarf also has to be taken care of.
Sarf plus
Mabni
always
upon
munada is you say Ya Muhammadu, Ya Ibrahimu, Ya Ishaqu. All of them.
Arabic
Tanween
word.
Because they are mufrad.
never has
They are,
tanween anyway.
because there is no mudaf ilayh, so we have to give dhamma.
Yeah, for the non-Arabic ones, we cannot put dhamma. We have to put fatha on that. For the non-Arabic proper nouns. Like Isa.
Khalid,
like Isa, I believe.
That is there is a dhamma, but we don't see it. That's different concept. Yeah, so that is different. But what I'm saying is that munada can never have tanween anyway, right? So I cannot say Ya Muhammadun or
Mabni upon.
Ya Qasimun. I cannot say that. I have to say Ya Qasimu, right? Oh, Qasim is mabni upon single dhamma. We always say that, right? So,
yeah.
That's good, brother Abdul Rashid. Sister Farah.
I can go.
Let's give Sister Farah some chance, inshallah.
Ibrahim, Halakni Allahu. Allah created me. Al-Mudarrisu. Min khalaqakum ya ibnati. Who created you, my sons?
Min or man?
Man.
Man.
No. Yeah.
Yes.
Man, yeah.
Khalaqa.
And min is from.
Yes. Man khalaqakum ya abnai. What's the translation?
Who created you, my sons?
Yes. Oh, my sons. Yes. Yeah. Continue.
Sir, can we say Ya Awladun?
Yes, you can. Yeah.
You can Ya Awladun.
Yeah. Ya Awladu, though. Not dun.
Ya Awladu.
Al-Jamia. Khalaqna Allah. Allah created us.
Yes, but Allahu, ha or he?
Allahu.
Could be who.
Why?
The file.
Because
Allah is a file and na is maful bihi.
Yes, exactly. So file, so that's why. Because you said khalaqallah. I need to see the endings, so that's why I said that who, ha or he. Khalaqa nallahu. Allah created us and na is mafulun bihi. Yes, continue.
Al-Mudarrisu. Man khalaqni ya Abbas. Who created me, O Abbas? Abbas. Khalaqna Allahu. Allah created you.
Khalaqa kallahu. Allah created you. That is good. Yeah. So I think easy. Just let's continue with Brother Abdul Rahman next.
Yes. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi
wa alaikum assalam.
المدرس من خلق الشمس يا عبد الله عبد الله خلقها الله, meaning who created the sun, O Abdullah? Then Abdullah responds, Allah created it.
Allah created it. Yes. Now question is that why Abdullahi, not Abdullahi?
Because it's coming as a mudaf, so it's showing its real grammatical state of Arab.
What about harf-in nida is also there, right?
Yeah, so harf-in nida is there. So munada, when munada is mudaf also, then it will have a fatha, which it is the case here. Yes. Second question, Brother Abdul Rahman, is that khalaqa hallahu, why ha? Shams, is it masculine or feminine?
Shams is feminine.
Shams is feminine. In Arabic, Shams is feminine, or is masculine, yeah?
So, when we have name Abdullah, right? So when we are calling them, we need to say Abdullah.
Yes, because Ya is Ya Abdullahi. If you say Ya Abdullahi, that will be wrong.
we just when we are calling them Abdullah means ya is hidden, right?
That is correct, yes.
So Abdullah, okay.
Only Abd is it's Munada, not Abdullah. Whole is not Munada. Munada will be Abd, right, sir?
Yeah, that's correct, yes, yeah. Let's continue with Sister Asma.
Sorry, brother. Okay. Al-Mudarrisu wa man khalaqal kamara ya Abdur Rahmani. And who created the sun, O Abdur Rahman?
The moon, yeah.
Abdur Rahman is answering, Khalaqa Allahu, Allah created it. Al-Mudarrisu wa man khalaqan najuma ya Ahmadu. And who created the stars, O Ahmad? Ahmad is answering, Allahu, Allah created it.
Allah created them because
Them, sorry, yeah, Najuma is Kulu Jama Muannas.
So brother, sun is feminine and Qamar is masculine.
That's correct, yes.
The stars are, yeah.
Stars are masculine, Najmun is masculine, and Najmatun is feminine, but Nujum is Kulu Jama Muannas, so that's why it's feminine. Khalaqa.
Khalaqa is fairly mutaddi, right?
Yes, it is, yeah.
And for example, it's Khalaqallahu, Khalaqa will be fairly madi, Allah will be fa'il.
File.
So Khalaqallahu, Allah created. So there's no maf'ul bi here, right?
No, ha is
Maf'ulun bihi is ha.
No, not here. For example, if I had, for example, Khalaqallahu.
Yeah, in that case, we don't have maf'ul bihi.
Then the sentence is not complete. Allah created. So the question is Allah created, yes, and then you can say.
I had that confusion before. Yeah, mutaddi means it is not any time if that can have a maf'ul bi, then it is like that.
Yeah, mutaddi, then we have to have
Maf'ulun bihi means mutaddi means that you need a maf'ulun bihi in order to convey the message. If we say khalaqallahu, Allah created, then the sentence is not complete. Khalaqallahu kulla shay'in, Allah Ta'ala created all things. Then it makes sense, right? It's a complete sentence, otherwise it's not so.
In the first one, sorry, just go above. Yeah, Al-Mudarrisu wa man khalaqal qamara ya Abdur Rahmani. We're using Abdur Rahmani here. And also the answer is Abdur Rahmanu khalaqallahu. So the difference here in Abdur Rahmani and also khalaqahu Allahu, and underneath waman khalaqal nujumu ya Ahmadu. Here we're using ya Ahmadu, and above ya Abdur Rahmani.
Yes. Yeah.
So can you just clarify that, please?
Yeah. So you answered yourself. If it's one word, Ahmadu, it will be mabni upon single dhamma. If it is mudaf ilayhi, this is
okay.
Ilayhi, we have been learning all along, yeah?
Yes.
Then it will have a single fatha. I don't know, this concept is, we have spoken about it like numerous times, but if it's still confusing, we can have a special session, but it's just, it's very, so if your monada is one word, it will have a single dhamma, not double dhamma, single dhamma. If it is mudaf ilayhi, it will have a fatha. The mudaf will have a fatha on it. That's it, yeah. And then other thing in here is that khalaqahullahu, who is used. Why? Because kamar is masculine. Here ha is used because an-nujum is plural, so kullu jama muannas concept is there. That's why ha is used. Yeah. Why? Yeah.
Sir, one more concept I just forgot, because khalaqahullahu, in fact it is who, but we is khalaqahullahu. So in which case we have who, and in which case we have khalaqahu. I mean, like because this is originally who,
Yeah, so we say khalaqa hullahu, and then this one we say khalaqa hallahu. That's it.
And khalaqaha, I'm not asking for ha. I think I'm just asking that for example, there was no, I think, yeah, I got the concept. If there is no file, then we could say that khalaqahu.
Oh, he created it. Yeah.
Yeah.
He refers to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Yeah, then we will say not khalaqahu, but we will say khalaqahu. Am I correct?
Yeah. So that means that, you are saying he created it. That is complete sentence. Yeah. So that is fine. Yes. So let us stop over here.
When we connect file there, then we cannot say who. Then we say khalaqahu lahu or something.
Yes. Yeah. So that is basically the reading part. That's inshallah. So let us stop over here. Inshallah, we will continue from here, and we will try to finish this lesson next week if possible, and even start the key for lesson number 10, inshallah. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, wassalatu wassalamu ala nabiyyina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa azwaji ajma'in. Rabbana taqabbal minna innaka antas samiul alim wa tub alayna innaka antat tawwabur rahim. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun wa salamun alal mursaleen walhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Jazakumullah khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.